make sure it's clear. So you can say, Ariana's short-term goal this season is to work on such and such skills so she can audition to be a trooper in Circus Smirgus. A trooper is an official performer in the circus.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. Say that for me.
So Ariana's big goal this year is to work very hard on improving her skills, her personality, and her stage presence so that she can audition to become an actual trooper in the Circus Smirkus ring. A trooper is an official performer. They start at age 10 and go to 18. If she gets accepted into this, she'll have twice as many roles in the show and a lot more responsibility placed on her shoulders.
Perfect. Okay. Now what are we going to have Emily's be?
Well, she's still going to be trying a new apparatus.
Yeah, she's going to be working on a new apparatus this year. Do you want me to say it or give you a heads up first?
So let's say it, and then if it's, we can say it a couple different ways if it doesn't come out.
Great.
Go ahead.
Sure. Emily's big goal this year is to try a completely new apparatus called the Tippy Lyra. She's worked on bar work for the last couple of years, but the Lyra is a unique set of skills that require her to not only be good on bar, but to have great flexibility and strength, and to feature that in this summer's show.
In this summer show. Okay. How do you spell what you just said? Tippy?
Tippy, T-I-P-P-Y, and then Lyra spelled L-Y-R-A.
Okay. So she needs to complete the... Did you say the word complete? Because that's what complete the new apparatus?
Should have been complete. You want me to try it again and just see what comes out?
do it one more time, because I heard somewhere in there I heard the word complete and I didn't know what it meant.
Okay, no. So Emily's big goal this year is to try a completely new apparatus. She'll be playing around and experimenting with the Tippy Lyra with the hopes of improving her skills and getting accepted to be in the air on Tippy Lyra this summer.
Tippy Lyra is?
Oh, okay. Tippy Lyra is a round piece of steel mounted by two...
Span clips.
Yeah, let me try that again. I'm trying to think of, in layman's terms, how you'd explain it.
It's hung with
Okay. A Tippy Lyra is a round piece of metal that is suspended from 2 points from the sky, and it's dynamic. It spins and pivots on those 2 points.
Okay, perfect. Now, do we call Emily an aerial artist?
Yes. Yeah.
And what do we call Ariana?
Ariana, she's she's multifaceted.
That's okay. Is she an aerial artist as well?
Yes, she would be in the air, most likely in the air. She'll be doing wire, and she'll be a clown.
Clown, acrobatic, wire walker, and aerial artist.
Wire walker, aerial artist, clown, and what was the other one you said?
Acrobat.
Yep.
Acrobatics is different than aerial artist?
Yes, an acrobat's a tumbler.
Tumbler, pyramids.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's say... So, Mom, let me have you say Emily is an aerial artist, and Ariana is an aerial artist and wire walker. Those are the two that I know they're focusing on. So that's why.
Yep.
Okay. So Emily is solely an aerial artist, whereas Ariana is an aerial artist as well as a wire walker.
Great. Now we need the long-term goal. Did we talk about, like, do they think it would be fun to be in Cirque du Soleil in Vegas? Do they want to take over for Mom and Dad? Do they want to start their own circus?
We did touch upon that. They didn't give you the answer you were looking for, which is yes, I aspire to be in Cirque du Soleil. But they are very passionate about... They're very passionate about following this through the Smirkus career and potentially going to circus school. Where that would lead, who knows at this point. And I know specifically, each girls can talk to this, but each girl has specific tricks that they're very interested in learning this year as well. Ariana's going to work very hard this year to put a split in her wire act, from standing to split and standing. And Emily has some brand new tricks on the lyra as well.
I think for both girls in terms of long term, it's been a part of their lives for so much that it's just kind of a part of natural to them, but that they're also interested in other things as well. And that's, I think, mostly for Emily, she's, you know, getting older and new things like art and things are becoming interested to her. So she's hoping to combine things, so circus and art. almost like Troy. Troy does the poster for Circus Smirkus. He does a lot of the artwork associated with the marketing stuff, but he also does circus too. So she's looking at combining things rather than just solely being maybe one thing in the show.
So
Yeah,
say they want to follow in your footsteps.
Well,
I mean your family's footsteps.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt that they would have the potential and the interest and the ability to do that.
Okay. Okay, so let me get the girls then.
Yeah.
We'll basically repeat. Okay.
No problem.
Makes sense. Sorry, I was doing that.
Now, give me a moment to try and figure out how I had the camera for them.
Sure. Okay, perfect. All right, Emily, let me have you go first. Just my name is Emily. I am 12 years old. I'm in 7th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Emily. I'm 12 years old. I'm in 7th grade, and I'm an aerial artist.
Hi, my name's Emily Wunderle. I'm 12 years old and I'm an aerial artist and I'm in 7th grade. Hi, my name is Ariana Wunderle. I am 9 years old and I am in 4th grade. I am an aerial artist and a wire walker.
Perfect. Good job listening to what I said with your parents. Okay, so now let me have Emily, let's get the short-term goal out. Basically what your dad said. So my short-term goal this season is to work on learning a completely new apparatus called the Tippy Lyra and to feature my skills in next summer's show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, try that. I know that was a long sentence.
It's okay. So my goal this year is to work on a completely new apparatus called the Tippy Lyra and to learn a bunch of skills on it and to be able to perform it in this year's show.
Perfect. And Ariana, you're working to become an official trooper in Circus Smirkus?
Yes.
Okay. And then as opposed to you're a trooper in training right now?
Yes.
Is that what it was called? Okay. So say that I'm working to become an official trooper in Circus Smirkus. Right now I'm a trooper in training.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to learn some new skills to be able to do that?
Yes.
Because you auditioned for it, right?
Okay. My goal is to be a trooper in Smirkus. I am a trooper in training right now. And to be able to be a trooper, you have to be more responsible. You have to go to homestays and what was the other thing?
Do you need to do any learn any particular new skills?
Yeah.
Or that you want to learn?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the new skills I need to learn for this are.
Yeah.
Say it.
Some of the skills that I would like to learn are on the wire. I'd like to do a split on the high wire, and then also from sitting to go to standing.
Perfect. Okay. And then, do you guys see yourself like right now, maybe following in your parents' footsteps and keeping circus a part of your life, like for the long haul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let me have you say that for me. You can say, right now, one of my long-term goals or long-term dreams or hopes, whatever word you want to use for that. Right now, one of my ultimate goals is to follow in the footsteps of my parents.
Okay. One of my long-term goals is to follow in the footsteps of my parents and be able to do many of the things that they did growing up.
Cool.
Well, my long-term goal is to also follow my mom and dad's footsteps on the circus and keep on going for my life.
Cool. Okay. I think there's no. Is there a?
Do you want them to try? Do you want them to try that answer again?
No, I think that's okay. Actually.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can just to be sure.
Try it one more time. Just relax. Pretend you're talking to us. Talking to a friend. You did good.
If you do have thoughts that you have, do you have thoughts of doing it somewhere else, like being famous as an aerial artist, like where the whole world knows who you are, kind of a thing?
Not really.
Okay, that's okay. I was just
Like
checking.
performing in
So,
London, like performing in circus.
Okay, so then try that again, more along the lines of
Just need to
keeping
say it.
circus in my life and following my parents' footsteps.
So one of my long-term goals is to have circus for part of my life for always and to follow in my parents' footsteps. long-term goal is to also do circus for my life and follow my mom and dad's footsteps. I might want to be in those circuses that are big and big and the ones that like everybody knows who you are.
Very cool. Okay, there was one other thing. Emily, did you want to put something in particular, certain skills that you were working on as an aerial artist besides the Tiki Lira?
Yeah, well, it's kind of the skills are on the Tiki Lira.
Oh, okay. So tell me a couple
Explain
of
it.
so say that for me. Some of the skills is it called a skill? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the skills I want to learn on Tiki Lira this season are.
Some of the skills that I might want to learn on Tiki Lira this year are a thing called a heel hang, and it's when you hang from your heels like this on a bar, and it would be on the Tiki Lira, so I'd like to work on that.
Perfect. All right. I think we got it this time. So I'm going to send this to them, and I mean, to be honest, every time they ask me for more, it's actually a good sign. It's
Yeah.
just they keep trying to perfect it because they like you guys so much.
We are so aware of this process, don't worry.
Okay.
We had a documentarian follow us around for a year, so this is not new.
Okay. All right. Shoot me that over as soon as you can, because I was blurry on my end, so mine won't look pretty.
Okay. Yep.
But as soon as you can, and I'm going to give the info to them that they needed the words because they're putting something together in writing, that they wanted to make sure I was spelling everything right and all that.
Okay.
Did you send her
And
an email?
please don't. Yes, I sent you the email right before we went on to Skype.
I got it.
Okay, good.
Okay. If you need anything more, just let me know. That's all the time I had from when I got home.
Perfect. No, that was perfect.
And what else was it? Oh, it usually takes an evening for it to download, but if we can get it sooner, we'll do so. And otherwise,
that's
tomorrow
good.
morning. Okay?
Totally understand.
Super.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.